up, YouTube? It's your girl Whitney B. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing my new sewing machine. So this sewing machine is a Sanger Edition 4452 heavy duty. I purchased this from Amazon, and it was about $210. A really good price. I actually have this sewing machine. I purchased it in the past, but I just wanted a new one. This edition, I think the numbers are a little bit different than the one I previously had, but this the Sanger heavy duty machine is my favorite machine to use for making wigs. This is also a great machine if you are someone that sews really tough material, or just do a lot of sewing. It's a really good machine. So I'm gonna unbox this sewing machine with you guys and just talk about all the pieces to the sewing machine. So the sewing machine was packed very well. I will say that it did come with, this is the foot pedal, and I'll open it up so you guys can see. So just your regular standard foot pedal. I will say that compared to the sewing machine, the heavy duty machine that I ordered in the past, this one does have a little bit of a longer cord, which makes it easier when you're sewing. You can plug it up from a little further away versus having to be so close, or use an extension cord. So I do like that. But just a regular standard foot pedal. And then of course, here are your instructions, and then it comes with a few more detailed instructions. It actually comes with a scan code where you can scan the code to register your product and just get exclusive benefits, so tips and different assistance with your new sewing machine, which that's a very helpful thing, especially for anyone that is a beginner sewer, or if you just have trouble with your machine or need help getting things set up. That is a super convenient option for you guys. And then this is just additional information about how to prepare, this is just additional information on how to prepare your machine and get it set up. It gives you step-by-step on how to set it up. Now, depending on what you're going to be sewing or making, there are different settings that you may want to use. Like I said, it just depends on what you will be sewing. There's also a bag of a lot of important things that you will need for your machine. So in here we have a lot of tools actually, and some of these tools I don't even know what they are used for, but we'll go over the different ones. You definitely want to be sure that you keep up with all of your tools for your sewing machine, because with these sewing machines, one, they're very expensive, and two, things go wrong, they jam, they have different malfunctions, and most of the time you are able to fix those issues on your own just by using some of the tools that they provide for you. So like I said, I'll briefly go over each of the items that were sent. these are your needles. So of course, if you're using a heavy duty machine, you want to have a you know, at least extra heavy duty needles. The last thing you want to do is be in the middle of sewing and your needle breaks or jams or bends, which it will happen. So definitely want to have a couple packs of extra needles on standby. I actually have more, and you can get them from your local like sewing store or craft store. You have the option of purchasing additional needles for your machine. So, and again, these are more needles, which is great. These are probably, I think these are heavy duty needles, and then these are like regular size needles, so that's great. They give you the option of both needles. Like I said, depending on what you sew, you may need you know, different type of needles. There are extra couple extra bobbins in here that you will use to thread your machine with your thread. There is also now these are different type of levers. I call it levers, but the thing that is right here for you to use when you're sewing. So that's what those are. Let me see. I'm sure this manual will tell me the exact name of each item. Well, yeah, you can definitely look those up, the items up yourself. But yeah, these are the different levers that you can use, and you're able to just take these off and unscrew them, and you can change them out if you need to. I usually don't mess with that. I keep that same one on there, and I just use it that way. This is a great tool that you'll definitely need when using your sewing machine. This is actually sort of like your screwdriver for your machine, so it helps you to be able to change your needles out. Right under here there is a little piece sticking out. It's a circular piece sticking out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you need to change your needle out, you just take it, slide it in that groove, and it moves, and you're able to release your needle and change it out. I have a separate video that I'll link down below with very detailed instructions on how to change your needle if you ever have to, so definitely check that out. So this is actually the tool you'll use to hold your thread in place. When you place it up here, and it just slides on like that, fairly easy. They also send a little small brush, so this is just used if you need to get down in there and get dust, or for me it's usually a lot of hair and things down under here, so I usually take that and clean it out. Like I said, there are a couple other items. This is another tool that goes somewhere under here in case it needs to be replaced. Not really sure what this is, or I've never had to use it. And then as well as this is another additional item, and this as well. But I'm pretty sure if you look through your manual, it'll tell you exactly what these you know, additional pieces are used for. That way whatever it is something that you definitely want to keep up with and save. For me, what I like to do is just take this piece off, and I sometimes store these small little pieces down in here. That way I know for sure where they are. Or also I have a storage little kit for all of my sewing materials that I put them in. Or you can just place them back in the plastic bag that they came in, which that is what I'm gonna do, because like I said, I don't want to lose any of these pieces, because you never know when you may need them. So I'm gonna do just that. This is also in here. It's a some type of motor for your foot pedal. So that's definitely something that you want to keep up with. It's a foot walking foot mower something, so definitely keep that. Never had to use it, but you definitely want to put that in a safe place. Let's get into the details of the machine itself. So of course this is your knob that you use to change your lengths. This is for the different type of patterns, as you see, compared to some of like the traditional Sanger machine. It does have more options. It has zigzag, it has crisscross, like it has so many different options on the pattern. For me, I don't get into the different patterns. I usually stick to a standard like zigzag pattern for my sewing. And then it has the width that you want your stitches to go in up here. The width that you want your stitches to go through, the needle position where you want it. I always keep mine centered. Most people do. And then the tension, you might want to mess with the tension depending on what type of material you are using. And then over here we have the plug-in spot. We have the switch on and off, and I will actually plug it up now to show you. There's also, so you plug it up right here. So once it's all plugged up, you turn your machine on. As you see, it has a really nice light down here. That way it helps you be able to see. Of course, when you put your foot down, it'll start sewing. Of course, I don't have any thread or any fabric in there at this time, as well as well, there actually is a needle, but there's nothing threading. But this is your foot pedal, and of course you control the speed on how fast you're able to go, or you can go slower. So it's just depending on your speed. And that's pretty it about this machine. If you guys want to check out some of my additional videos, I do have a couple more on this sewing machine, as well as other related videos that'll help anyone who is a wig maker, as well as I'll be posting weekly content on making wigs with this sewing machine. So definitely make sure, if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you guys have any questions for me, make sure you reach out, leave the comments down below, and I'll be sure to get back with you. Thanks so much guys for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful, and I'm out. Bye guys.